Cloud. Okay, let's jump in. So good morning, you guys. Bill Kerbox. We're here in lovely, soon to be hurricane laden Daytona Beach, Florida. And we're going to be talking about, everybody is always trying to find out what the heck works, right? The shiny object, is it KV Core? Is it Google ads? Is it YouTube? Is it mailers? Is it social media? What the heck is it? So I wanted to share a quick story. Let me make sure we're on here. We're right at noon. A quick story. So running, I've been in real estate for, believe it or not, 39 years. And I run a digital ad agency and a marketing company. And I said, you know what? I've got to have something that pulls all this together with text message, with video, with emails, right? Voice drops, everything. I got to have some way, some funnel to be able to manage my business and actually have an offer, something of interest that I put out there that is going to get people to come and join me. So what we're going to be talking about today is the company that I've just launched, which happens to be realtyfunnel.io, but I'm going to show you the inside. It's kind of interesting. We're going to take a look. And today, one of the things that we're going to focus on is believe it or not, mailers, right? Print to video mailers. So I'm going to go ahead and let me share my screen here.
Yeah, Bill, I loved what you were talking about on those print to video mailers on last week's.
Yes, we're going back there, but we're going to show you. We're going to go back
to go forward, right?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. So we'll share my screen here. Actually, there we go. Can you guys see my screen here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You see the Malibu Luxury Home Sellers Guide?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Okay. So what we have done is we've created an offer for home sellers in a particular area. We like to be focused. We wouldn't go Southern California home sellers guide. We did Malibu, right? We've done some people for different areas of the country. And what I've done here, I put all of that information in a place where I can show you how it works. Now, one of the first things that we've done here is we have actually built this around an area video. Can you see this, John?
Absolutely.
I'm just going to play. I'm going to play a little bit of this. I'm actually going to stop the share. I'm going to reshare it, but I'm going to click optimize. You don't optimize, it doesn't play. So this is a video that I made. I only want luxury, right? And so can you see the screen, Malibu Sellers Guide?
Yes.
I'll just play a little bit of this. So obviously that is a little fancier than your normal way to go, but it is definitely something to get their attention. And so what we've done is we have actually built that into our funnel, and I'll show you that in 2 seconds. It's going to reload here. Hate clicking on that. So if you are, so John, what is your primary market area there in Valencia? Do you have like a high-end neighborhood that you work, or any particular area?
No, honestly, Bill, I've sold homes from Santa Barbara down to San Diego, so I don't, focus in on one specific area more.
Really?
It's just demographics and people, and
all right.
So we've done some great luxury stuff, but we've done A to Z. I've been, like you said, 39 years. We've been doing this for 28 years. So
all right.
I don't get picky.
So the focus today is on two pieces of the funnel of the seller's guide, social media and print. So I'm going to show you what the guide looks like. So we are creating these for customers. And this happens to be, I've got the video in here, which we will not use. So we've created this Malibu Seller's Guide website. And what this does, it gives the seller the opportunity to come in at any point, basic information. We're going to offer them 3 different home values in 1 second. Now, here's a little trick. If you go in, by the way, John, do you use KV Core?
Not as much as I should, but absolutely.
Okay. If you go into KV Core and you use the home value tool, guess what happens?
Oh, okay.
It's just like Zillow. They go in, they put in their address, and the address shows up and they get their report, and you're never going to see them again. What we've done is we've made a better offer, and one of them is this. So when they go into the funnel, they're going to receive within about 1 minute a text message, right? And an email from me with a link. They touch it, put in their address, and they're going to get those 3 different numbers, but that's just the beginning. So what we're doing within the funnel, and the reason that we're talking about this, if you are a real estate agent that's looking to get listings, you've got to have a better offer. You can't offer the home value tool and say, you know, I'm here, or you can't say I'm selling everything in your neighborhood. Our company, Realty Funnel, and the Seller's Guide, in this case, Malibu, offers them 18 months of content that is of tremendous value to the seller. And it's going out via interactive text message, email. The other piece of it is that when that content goes out, let's say that John got a text message from me a week from now with another article about staging. The system will actually, I'll get a phone call and it will say something like this. Hey, Bill, John is watching your text message right now. Press 1 to talk to John. Now, we don't hammer the sellers right out of the gate. That's the biggest mistake people do. If somebody comes in, they get a home value, they call them, they drop off package, hammer. Look,
too aggressive. Yeah.
sellers don't want that. That's why they're at Zillow. That's why we as agents are responsible for Zillow being a multi-billion-dollar company, because we don't know how to act. So we created the funnel to do this. So in the Seller's Guide funnel, which you are able to send out in mail or social media, we start to deliver valuable content. And this is what it looks like. So that's how they get in. They get in through a website, and you have an offer. And this is an example of what that offer may look like. So this could be the mailer. And if you scan that code on the mailer, you're going to go right into the funnel. Why is that different? Well, guess what? People are using it. They're using codes right now. You don't see the agent all over that mucking it up. Oh, it's Bill Kerbox, EXP, Realty, No, you have to put it on the back, but this is the front. You can scan that code and it'll take you right in. So we've given them an innovative way. We design a mailer, we design the website, and then we design the funnel. So I'm going to show you the other pieces. So this particular piece is the mailer. I have to keep going back and forth here on a PC. Okay. The next thing is that when the seller is in the funnel, this is the kind of content. Can you see us okay, John?
Yes.
This is the kind of content that they're going to get. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was thinking of selling my home, I want good information. But look at this. It's an interactive landing page that is delivering what the seller actually needs. 18 of them come with our funnel. So the nice thing is that, for example, when they're looking at this, they can go right over here and they can click on a link, and guess what? Bingo, we're right into KV Core, delivering a tool that does not require a sign up or your personal information. We already got it, right? So we have that. So let me show you some of the other pieces. So this is the seller's guide, pros and cons. It's talking about all the value of doing it in that way. The next piece of this is an example of how you would post on your social media. And so we create ads for our client, and this is an ad, right? So imagine this on Facebook, super short, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Google My Business, TikTok. You've now run an ad. We were doing it print to video, super powerful way, but now we're all over social media with the same offer. And this is connected with a link to your funnel. So now all of a sudden you have something to offer, and you can know when they get into that funnel, they're going to be getting valuable information. We took a look at the different types of content. We took a look at, for example, the pros and cons. We did the 5 things you need to do before selling, but here's another example. Okay, home staging, right? It's got direct links to you. They can click here, schedule a call. They can click here and call you, or they can click here and go right into KV Core. But now you're telling the sellers, hey, should I consider home staging, and what's the great value? So at the end of the day, if you're a traditional agent, you probably don't have a lot of great content to put on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and all that. With a proper funnel system, now you have 18 ads, right, that you can use. You have a link and a website, and you can also take these and make a video, read this on one screen, read it on the other, put it on YouTube, and you now become the local expert. We've given you the copy, we've given you the images. And now the fun part, this is where they go. Everybody goes right into the system. So I'm going to tell you a quick story. I put on, this is not just for EXP people, but I recently put an offer, a funnel on Friday on Workplace. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I make some great videos. I've got some good offers. Rarely does anything give me a direct connection. We had 22 people come through, and we've already done direct business. Every one of these people that are in the funnel are now in a communication via text message, because it comes with a mobile app. So if this seems a little, complicated, the bottom line is you've got to think consumer centric. 18 articles, 18 pieces of information that's valuable, access to KV Core, access to KV Core neighborhood report, and the ability now. So watch this. When I'm going to stop sharing this. What is so great about it is I wish someone would call right now, because it's quite bitching. Let's say that John was a seller in his area, and John is responding, and he sends me a text. I get that text through here, and he's saying, hey, Bill, I'm not quite ready, but do you know a good stager? I can literally, through the app, which comes with it, touch a button and record a video, and that video will go directly to him on his text message. Excuse me, I'm getting a little itchy here. So the fact of the matter is that everybody's telling you, oh, you got to be on YouTube. Yeah, that's great. But what? You got to have good content, right? And you got to have a good call to action. We got you covered. Social media, you got to have value. Stop putting a picture of you and the dog, right? Or you doing nothing. People don't give a shit, right? They want to know something. Hey, should I be staging? What are the 5 things I need to do right now? We have a list that goes on and on and on. So whether you do it with Curbox Media and Realty Funnel, or you do it on yourself, the reason for this call today is get away from mail that is about you. Just listed, just sold, that whole stuff. It's not working. When you put an image that is innovative with a QR code and a direct link and a great offer, you're going to have a much better opportunity to get a response. So John, you've been doing this a long time. You're from San Diego all the way to Santa Barbara. I get it. You're probably not prospecting for sellers. Is that accurate?
No, we've been, a lot of our market right now is referral, past clients. I'm involved in a lot of different community things, our veterans groups, things like that. So I don't necessarily do the traditional prospecting, but yeah, we do absolutely prospect.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
So if you are, and I just got off with a client a minute ago, he was saying, well, how's this going to work? And you got Google paid per click ads, you got Facebook, you got Instagram ads, you got just regular posting, you got your mail. But watch this. If you are on, if you're a good community-based realtor, and you should be, because that's the difference between us and Zillow, right? We know what's really going on, and there's great value.
Yeah.
Go into an area where people, a neighborhood Facebook group, right? Don't go in there and start, I got a funnel for you, or start posting. But you could very easily go in there and say, hey, you guys, I know everybody's trying to figure this. Is it a good time to sell? What should I be doing? How do I get ready? I created this thing. Why don't you guys take a look at it? I guarantee it's going to go popcorn, phone, text. You got to have a good offer. We realized that and it took 6 months to create the content for this dang funnel and 18 landing pages and a website. So to be 100% candid, the results, the ROI is not 100% in. My response with the 22 people encouraged me. So we're going to be, we're now on beta. We're selling the service to people, but we're getting some feedback, but we're not at the place where we're saying, oh my God, this is, because when we do, we're going to raise the price. You better believe it. You don't call anybody and say, I've got an ROI of 10%. And they're, of course, everybody's looking. So to kind of close this out, the idea was prospecting for sellers. We also have a funnel for buyers. We believe that if you're in some of the liberal cities that are evacuating right now, California, you know who you are, all those people, they're going to Florida, they're going to different cities. We've created ad funnels that go to California when you're driving them to Florida, and they deliver everything, schools, they deliver neighborhood reports, they talk to them, they do everything they need. And then soon we're going to be launching our realtyfunnel.io recruiting system. And so recruiting is not easy. I know all the guys on stage will have you think they're millionaires in 10 minutes, but it takes a lot. You got to be able to articulate your offer. You have to be able to stay in touch, and you have to have great value. And we realized that I hate the word funnel, to be honest, but that's what it is. We believe that a funnel for recruiting and selling and buying is really the future of real estate, because let's be honest, most agents are not following up. This is not Follow Up Boss, by the way. It's a great company. This is not, this is actually a system that builds relationship and stays in touch via text message and video. So I hope this has helped. You guys can go out there and make your own cards and make your own QR codes and go and make your own follow-up systems. But if we can help in any way, feel free to text me direct, 310-600-4484. And unless you got any questions, we have just about hit our short limit. I hope you appreciate that. We get right to the point. Any other questions, John, Chris, anybody?
Right to it. No, I'm really glad you were, what you said about creating it for the recruiting side too.
Yeah.
In the process, because it really is no different than prospecting for sellers or clients. It's building a relationship, it's staying in contact. And if we're not systemizing how we're doing that, we get busy, we get off track, and life happens, and we get around to it, and next thing you know, we're like, oh my gosh, I dropped the ball on that one. And if you've got this kind of system in place, whether you're recruiting, whether you're prospecting for sellers or clients, that's gold. That's gold.
Well, let's take a quick look at that, because that's a topic that I enjoy. And
Yeah.
everything is a work in progress. But let's take a look at recruiting. Okay. What is your unique value proposition? Why should an agent join EXP with you, right? I was at Tony Robbins recently, and he did that of real estate agents. They were pathetic. They had no, oh, I'll handle it best. I am great. And I sold.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
It was pathetic. The same is true for recruiting. And the same is true for a funnel system, because there's so much information. I'm sorry, but the EXP explained is not recruiting, right? That agent that sees that maybe 10 months, he may be 2 years down the line.
It's
The
information
idea-
is what that is.
What's
straight
that?
It's straight information is what
Yeah.
that is, but it doesn't necessarily connect them or connect to why they would want to, what's important to them. What's the benefit there to them?
You said it, the benefit. So with our funnel for recruiting, we are going to take it as a process. We're going to deliver. There's a lot of amazing stuff. And I'll tell you who's the best. Gene Frederick. Okay. I love that guy. When he recruits, he doesn't go in with the computer and this, and he's sitting there for them to say something, go, oh, but did you hear about RevShare? Or did you hear about healthcare? No, he doesn't.
Ready to pounce, right?
All he does is he listens and he gives a shit, and he tries to answer any questions. So the point is that we are in the process, we are in the process of developing the funnel for recruiting that's going to do all of that in a very relationship based way. So if you guys want, ask Chris or ask anybody that's involved with this, Frank Crandall, and let me know, and we'll have a webinar about recruiting. We'll have one, and we'll take a look. And I know there's a lot of people doing a lot of great stuff out there, but we have kind of a fresh approach.
Awesome.
So,
Hey, Bill,
yeah.
Could you throw your number out there one more time for everybody?
Yeah, it's 310-600-4484. You better get to me quick, because I'm looking out over the water here. It's getting a little ugly. Yeah.
You've got incoming, right?
My wife said,
wow.
didn't we just do this like a month ago with Ian? And they're kind of exciting hurricanes, but they're tremendously creepy. They're going to come, and we're going to get hammered. But look forward to answering any questions on a personal level. I appreciate all you guys being here. Thanks for watching.
All right, Bill. Thanks for joining everybody today.
Thanks, Bill.
Chris.
Make it happen.
See ya. You got it.